when playing with Dave Amram. We played the clip. It was 2013. It was a short poetry reading, but with your spoken word and your poetry and playing with people like of the highest caliber, how does it make you feel, and what goes in to a performance of that caliber, of that nature?
Well, it's really special to perform with Amram because him and Kerouac started this genre that I practice of music and poetry. So they just started this in New York City in 1957. And I was directly influenced by the recordings of Kerouac. That was what gave me my start in writing verse, putting it to music, and performing with musicians. So to be with Amram, we first were together in 1996 at an event in New Orleans called the Insomniac-a-thon.
That's awesome.
I have my band from New Orleans and the horn section and everything, and we were performing, and I looked over, and there's this guy in French horn playing with us. And then I looked again, and I saw it was David Amram, and I just about fell over.
Wow!
We've been friends ever since. I try to go to the Kerouac Festival in Lowell every year. A couple of years ago, I was the poet in residence.
Oh, wow.
Dave and I did 2 entire concerts together.
Oh,
but
my
he's
gosh.
the kingpin of that. He's the guy who's the link to the real Kerouac,
Yes. John, like the Kerouac Festival in Lowell? Was that in Lowell, Massachusetts?
Yeah, every October they have Lowell Celebrates Kerouac, another instance of a town recognizing its great artists.
Yeah, and another interesting town. Old factory town, right? Old town.
Old, yeah.
Man. John.
The same one that he wrote about,
Yes.
Dr. Sachs.
I haven't got to Lowell. I haven't got to get to Lowell yet. Silly me. I've been all around the Northeast, born and raised in Long Island, New York. Total working class, swinging the hammer. Family still swings the hammer, busting their back. Which, interesting. Long Island, I tell you, John, I always make an analogy to Detroit.
Used to live on Long Island. Northport.
Yeah. Exactly. That's right. He used to go to Gunther's up in Northport. And he used to, he wrote a bit of Dharma Bums up there. John, brother, this is why, for me, as you say, Dave is a link to, Kerouac and that whole, generation. You are a link. You, sir, are a link for all of us in my generation, for the world that you saw. The world that you saw in such a crazy way. John, fine sir, if you would like, would you like to, at all, get into what happened in 1969 with the crazy, erroneous arrest aspect? Only if you'd like to get into that piece.
Well, actually, I was arrested in December of 1966 for giving 2 joints to an undercover policewoman.
Oh, 66, I saw.
And I challenged the constitutionality of the Michigan marijuana laws for 2.5 years on a pretrial basis, and I went to trial. I got convicted. I appealed on the grounds that the law was unconstitutional. And 2.5 years later, I won my case, but in the interim, they put me in prison, in maximum security prison for 2.5 years, and wouldn't give me a bond, an appeal bond.
That's crazy.
And in the meantime, we changed the law in the state legislature, and we changed it in the Michigan Supreme Court, and they had to throw it out. Because, see, marijuana used to be considered a narcotic by the legal authorities. And it's patently not a narcotic, so that was our basis, and we won on that.
Wow.
It was improperly classified.
When did you win? Was that in the 70s?
March 9th, 1972.
Wow. Now, 1971, there's a big event held for you to get you out of prison.
That was December 10th, yeah.
What happened? What was that event? Can you please talk about all of it, sir?
Well, I'll do my best.
Thank you.
It was called the John Sinclair Freedom Rally. It was at Chrysler Arena, the basketball arena at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. And it was headlined by John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And other people who played included Stevie Wonder, Bill Oakes, Commander Cody, Archie Shepp, Bobby Seale spoke there, Jerry Rubin, and a lot of other people.
Yes. David Peel. David Peel was there. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off, John.
I say 3 days later, I was released from prison on December 13th, 1971.
Wow.
Yeah,
after a concert that was headlined, that's crazy, by John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Stevie Wonder, Bob Seger, I saw was on that,
yeah,
Bobby Seale. We had...
He was still a local band at that time, Bob.
Wow. Amazing. We had Bobby Seale, David Peel, both on the show. Both.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir. Yes, John.
I love that guy.
Oh, man.
He was a great inspiration to me.
Oh, gosh. What? Bobby Seale. How did you get to know Bobby?
Oh, through the Black Panther newspaper.
Ah.
I didn't really know him until years later, but I followed him and his partner, Huey P. Newton, and their former Minister of Information, Eldridge Cleaver.
Wow.
And now I'm also friends with their Chief of Staff, David Hilliard, who ran the party while everybody else was in prison.
Wow. Now, John, you had founded a very interesting, iconic group known as the White Panther Party. And
right.
What was the White Panther Party? For everyone listening in, we have an audience that, may span generations from 18 years old to 80 years old. And, for the younger generation who may not be aware, what was the White Panther Party? And, what was going on at that time when you created it during the 1970s?
Well, we founded the White Panther Party in November 1968.
Oh, wow, 68. Wow.
Yeah, I was the manager of a band called the MC5, and we all supported the Black Panther Party, and they put out a call for white people to form a White Panther Party to support them and to gain support among white youth for the Black Panther Party. So that was our charge.
I love that. Wow. So the White Panther Party comes into existence. Bobby Seale catches wind of the White Panther Party. We just played an amazing interview.
You played that tape. Yeah, that's funny, huh?
Oh, my goodness. Awesome. Man, that was so cool. Bobby has the greatest respect for you. And, when we get in...